Last year in Albany, Georgia, Team Sikorsky of Stratford, Connecticut won its 18th men's major industrial slow pitch national championship since 1979.
Welcome back to Softball 360. Now, the Long Haul Bombers Home Run Derby is beginning to heat up this week. They are at Miller Park in Milwaukee, and Dave Binns has all the action.
Here we go again.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the Long Haul Bombers Stadium Power Tour continues. Now, the roof here at Miller Park is closed today, which means these guys should be able to hit it a ton. But then again, what else is new? In a tailgating town like Milwaukee, the fans arrive early, so it was no surprise that thousands of spectators were already on hand to witness today's home run derby, taking place just before a regular season Brewers game. This would mark the first matchup between Team Mikan and Team Mizuno. As always, Bob "Wally" Waldyke and Kenny Briggs would be swinging for Mikan, and for Mizuno, superstar Rusty Bumgardner would be batting twice. You have double duty today. Your teammate got injured and couldn't be here today. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, he had knee surgery this week, so they asked me to do this, and hopefully I'm on for both of us.
So is it tough to have to take double the cuts?
Not if you're on it. If you're on it, it'll be fun. If I'm not, then it'll be a bad day.
Now here's how it works. Each player gets 15 pitches. Each home run is worth 1,000 points, except for the final ball, which is worth 2,000. With Brad Agadal on the mound and two ASA officials in the outfield, the stage was set for today's slugfest. Up first was the big man, Rusty Bumgardner. Rusty kicked off the contest with style, smashing 8 total bombs plus the money ball, giving him 9,000 points for his first at bat.
Not bad, not bad. Start off kind of hot, then cooled off a little bit, and then get back on the end. So
you got to catch your breath now. You got 15 more coming. Then it was time for Bob Waldyke. Wally had struggled a bit during the last home run derby, so he was looking for redemption. He came out of the gate absolutely crushing the ball, blasting 5 of his first 6 pitches. That included this shot, which hit Bernie's dugout, well above the upper deck seats and left. Ever seen anybody hit it way up there in Bernie's dugout?
Not that far. Carlos Lee's got the closest. He hit the 300 club in batting practice, but that's about as far as it gets with our baseballs.
While the players may have been impressed, Bernie Brewer did not look pleased. Waldyke would finish with a strong 8,000 points.
I love this park. This is great. I mean, all the parks we've been to have been great. This is just the biggest thrill of my life, to be honest with you. It's great.
His teammate Kenny Briggs would follow. At an exhibition the previous week, Briggs had blasted 13 out of 15, and he was definitely ready for more long ball action today. Briggs put on a hitting clinic for the Major League players looking on, launching 11 of 15, including the money ball. This gave him 12,000 total points. You looked a little confused at the end. What was that all about?
Well, because I didn't know if it was the last one or if I had 1 or 2 more or what.
You were in the groove. You wanted to keep going.
Exactly, just focused.
Finally, Rusty would return to the plate for Mizuno, batting for injured teammate Jeff Hall. With his wife Paige eagerly watching from the on-deck circle, Rusty put on another amazing show. Not wanting to be outdone by Team Mikan, he went on to tie Briggs' score of 12,000, single-handedly giving Mizuno an incredibly close win. Hi, Rusty. Was that Rusty Bumgardner or was that Jeff Hall hitting right there?
I don't know. We'll have to have a talk about that. I think that was Rusty, and Jeff went first.
Yeah, because Rusty didn't do as well as Jeff, I guess, if that was Jeff.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to have a talk about that.
All right, some controversy over exactly what happened, but you finished with 12,000, so we're going to crown you the champ.
Thanks, I appreciate it, man. It's been an awesome experience. The fans been great. It's been great.
Were you at any sort of an advantage being the only lefty here today?
No advantage. Look at my yard's a little bit longer.
And here are the results after 3 events. Team Easton maintains their lead with 39,000 points, with Mizuno and Mikan nipping at their heels. As for Team Combat, with 0 events so far, they're going to have some catching up to do. Just want to know how little Rusty's going to hit.
Well, she is probably going to hit pretty good if he has anything to do with it.
Here we go again.
I'm the 2004 Triple Crown winner, Jeff Hall. Here are my tips on how you can become a better hitter. Now we're going to talk about backside hitting. Once again, I do not want to change my stance. The idea of going to opposite field is stepping that way and just making sure you step towards second base. And the main objection here to going opposite field is driving the ball. You definitely don't want to let up off your swing. You just want to step that way as hard as you can and try to drive that ball between first and second. With that said, I'm here in my stance. I want to go right that way and then just go right through the ball as hard as I can and cut that ball straight to right field.
Still to come on Softball 360. We take you to Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, and Yankee Stadium. Only in Houston, Texas, Big League Dreams opens its doors to the public with a celebrity softball game.
You think it's going to come down to the 9th inning?
Well, we're going to play 9th inning because we want it to get dark so we can have fireworks later on.
Who cares who wins or loses? We just want the fireworks.
Exactly.
But first, meet the pitcher that no Minnesota high school athlete wants to face.
This week, Ralph Taylor writes, I'm a pitcher in my local league. I'd like to know from the Bombers, what is the hardest pitch to hit? Softball All-Star Rusty Bumgardner answers that question when we return.